Oh, finally I'm live. I just tried to go live 3 times. Twitch has got some clogs in its pipes today, I think. I don't know. Anyway, hi guys. I'm back. The fucking game crashed. Well, the game didn't crash. My capture card crashed. This happens when I load it into XSplit like 50% of the time. So, you know, that's what happens. That's why I was not here. So, we're back to 3D.Game Heroes, and this time we mean business. I'm actually gonna be someone other than the duck today. But yeah, this happened yesterday with Twitch too. Okay, so I was the duck last time. Some people made characters for me, but it's kind of like you need a formatted USB to, import them, and I don't have that at the moment, so I'm gonna get a USB drive that is empty, and I'm gonna do the thing. But today, I get to make everyone else happy, and I'm gonna be a fucking banana on a skateboard, okay? This is what you wanted. Most of you. Some of you. Half of you. Exactly, precisely half of you. And this is what we're gonna do. I'm doing Rad Nanner. It's fucking happening. So, catch up viewers who haven't seen this game before, or didn't see the previous stream. It's like Zelda, but it's pixels, it's 3D, and your character is a duck or a banana. And also it shoots Bowsers. Oh yeah, this sword is massive, that's the other thing that I needed to explain. It's called the Mega Thrust Fuck-Ass Sword. I don't know if you knew that. Okay, so we did the second dungeon. It's a really good walk cycle. It's a really good walk cycle. Am I gonna stream the game Grow Up? I don't really ever want to grow up though. It's a no. I probably will. It's been so soon that I completed Grow Home that I'll probably wait a little bit. Do I plan on finishing Crisis Core? Yes. Yes, I do. I'm mainly gonna do the story stuff. You see grass over a cliff, you can jump down. Okay. Okay, so I have bombs now. I forgot about that. So, if I miss a crack, let me know. So this game is pretty fucking awesome. I really enjoyed my previous stream of this. And, now I'm a fucking banana on a skateboard, so I'm particularly happy. You know, there was a study done saying that smart people curse a lot. Fuck. So smart. What the fuck kind of study is that? What does that even, like, everyone curses a lot. What does that even have to do with being intelligent? I think that was just a scientist who was like, you know, getting derided because he curses a lot. He drops the cock bomb a lot. And he was like, you know what? I'm gonna forge a study. No one's gonna make fun of my cursing ever again. I mean, I swear like a goddamn sailor, and I'm borderline mentally challenged. So I'm pretty much Charlie from Always Sunny, but luckily, there was what was the episode? Not the Pepe Sylvia episode. Remember? Do you remember when Charlie talks like, I say, what do we have here? They gave him a smart thing. They gave him smart pills, Charlie. And then he got really smart, and then they told him it was a placebo. That was me. But it worked. Like, a little bit. A little bit. A little bit. Flowers for Charlie, that's the one, yeah. Like flowers for Algernon, but with Charlie. It's just fun to kill things in this game. And it's so satisfying when they died. Yeah, that's the one, the placebo episode. I like that episode. No, I'm not using my shield well. So, we were in, the Lost Woods, or I'm sorry, the Forest of Never-Ending Delight. Where a character who wants to be a fairy named Pringle, sponsored by Pringles, is hiding in someone's forest. And he told me that if I wanted to be a real banana, he could show me the way. Okay, so this is where I was last time. I technically don't necessarily need to be here, but I did miss a treasure chest or two. Oh. I say, what's keeping me in this forest? Also, so far, this might be some of my favorite music in this game. I didn't expect this game to have, like, memorable music. Okay. Just checking. I didn't expect this game to have memorable music. I thought it was gonna be like... I don't know, kinda just get the job done music. Like, oh, it's almost Zelda, but not quite. It's actually pretty legit. I've been enjoying the music. So, now, there's a treasure chest up there. So, I have to figure out how to... Maybe a bomb on the tree? Alright, no, I guess I'll just try going to the right. Hoping for the best. Fuck. How do you get that goddamn thing? Make sure you upgrade the sword's piercing stat. It sounds like a good idea. Oh. So there are different ways that you can go that aren't just limited to the specific path. Kind of. Let's see. He also spoke fake Mandarin. Yeah, I remember that. I remember when Charlie spoke fake Mandarin. Charlie Day is amazing. I like the episode where he's playing the piano on coke. But more so than me liking that episode, I like the bloopers of him making up different songs. That's the way to get the chat. Okay, so I've come all this way. It's a small block. I don't know what the fuck you do with small blocks. They're like Legos as far as I understand. But I have 4 of them now, so maybe it's useful? I don't know. Let's see. Piercing would be nice. I would like to upgrade piercing, however the fuck that's done. That would be great. Okay, you know what? I don't have to do this, but I'm going to, for a second. I want to talk for just a second about Metal Gear Survive's trailer. Just a few quick things that I noticed, that I'm sure a few other people have noticed. Metal Gear Survive is not worse than Hitler. It is not a main game in the series. It doesn't even take place in the same universe as Metal Gear, so at the very least, the universe is untouched. Okay? So for that, I'm pleased. That's the only thing I'm pleased about. I know they want to get use out of their Fox engine, and they want to make more money. It's just a shame that they have to do it like this. But why is Mother Base not the correct Mother Base? It's a different Mother... they got the Mother Base wrong. It's supposed to be the MSF Mother Base, not the Diamond Dog Mother Base. That's one. Diamond Dogs didn't happen until years later. So that's one. Talk to the Sage. Two, why did the main characters switch midway through? I'm gonna explore a little bit before going in there. Oh shit. Centaur is right out of Zelda 1. Yeah, so the main character starts off as this generic, like, computer-created character, like in Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain, right? And then, halfway through the trailer, it's a different guy altogether. It's not even the same main character. So, I mean, whoever put this trailer together, or whoever is planning on releasing this game, or making this game, whoever's you know, in charge of this project, they don't... Is there a main character? My theory is that it's a creative character, and you just go through an editor and make your own character, and then you play with friends and you fight zombies. That's my thing. Apparently the game won't be $60, so that's, you know, another thing that is okay, I guess, but no, I don't think I want this game. Something tells me it's gonna be crap. Me understand animals. Here dog is hungry, sad. Me give him food, dog food. Me nice person. Whimper. Someone said, it looks good. Oh no. I'm a geologist, Desu. What? Wait a minute. This guy say Desu? I researched many kinds of stones, Desu. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't really feel anything. But I haven't felt anything since Metal Gear Survive trailer. This blustery terrain offers very little in terms of visibility. Hey, one question. Was Metal Gear Survive announced as a DLC? Is it an add-on or is it a standalone? Because if it was like a $15 DLC, where it's just survival mode, co-op mode, I'd be like, okay, they maybe don't need Kojima for this, because it's gonna be all gameplay. They could just create scenarios for people to join in and do some extra stuff. That's fine. But is this a standalone? Possibly. Supposed to be- it was supposed to be DLC, but they made it a standalone. Yeah, but then, okay, I guess the standalone thing makes sense from a business standpoint, because at that point, more people that don't have Phantom Pain can grab it and play with their friends. I don't know how to feel anymore. But it just looks so ugly. It was just such an ugly fucking trailer. The lighting was all weird, and yes, wormholes do exist in Metal Gear. I mean, it's in Phantom Pain, you get a wormhole thing. So, I mean, there's things that are just awful about it, and it's like not the announcement anyone wanted. But then part of me is like, well, if it was DLC and it was cheap, I don't think I would mind as much. I don't think anyone would mind as much. The answer to me not jizzing in the reaction video, no. Clean. No sticky icky. You needed to know that. Good information, good streams, quality streams. I hear one of the graves may belong to the legendary hero. Welcome to my store. Take your time. These potions are expensive, man. I'm sorry, but the Wind Sage is out on a journey. He is seeking the power to seal the darkness. I'd let you play block defense, but I need more time to clear it. Come back soon. God damn it, I want to play block defense. And yeah, of course Konami wants more money. That's why Metal Gear Solid 3 Pachinko is happening. I mean, this isn't about artistic fulfillment, nor is it about, like, you know, making a game that people are gonna really enjoy and have fun with. It's like, we spent all these years and all this money to get this engine made. It almost feels like they don't appreciate what Kojima has done for that company, and how much money he's made them, and how much, you know, recognition and goodwill he's earned that company over the years. It just seems like they were pissed that he took an extra long time with Phantom Pain. They were like, hey, no, you need to release this now. Oh, what? It's not finished? You don't have an ending? I don't give a shit. Now! And then he was like, I don't like this, so he left. He was just, I'm done. So he peaced out. Also, I'm gonna go upgrade my sword now. So I feel this is what it feels like. I don't know if this is true. I mean, don't take my word for it, I don't know. I wasn't there. But it feels very much like they were like really pissed that he didn't deliver a product in good enough, quick enough time. And they were just like, well, we gotta release this product, like, now. And also, let's make another game with this engine, and even, you know what? Fuck it. Why make another game with the engine? Just slap something together with all the same characters. I can forge the sword you're carrying now. What would you like? Length, width, strength, spin, beam. Oh, I want, pierce? Yeah, let's do pierce. I think that'll be good. I'm gonna save my money for potential future swords. Oh, that's what's up. Now I can just stab through everything. That's cool. Cool. All right. I'm a banana on a skateboard. What do you want from me? I guarantee you that you know what? You know, this game is so incredibly Zelda. Yep. Exactly. Thank you, Z5 whatever. I appreciate that. That's cool. Like I said, I don't necessarily call out subs very often, but that's really nice. Thanks. It's not unappreciated is what I'm trying to say. That's what I always try to say. I also decided that I won't be doing cheers. I know I could be making some money from cheers, but I can't turn it off if I turn it on. And until the option to turn it off after turning it on is unveiled, there will be no cheering in this chat room, sorry. And even then, it would be a trial run more than anything. I still haven't seen it in action. In action. Yeah. In action. I haven't seen it. Like I said, I was just kind of like baffled why they wouldn't give me an option to turn it off. It says, if you enable cheering, you cannot turn cheering off. That was my problem with it. I just, it seems like that wouldn't be a hard thing to implement, really, but I guess I kind of understand it. Again, from a business standpoint, not from other standpoints necessarily. Like, whose fucking amazing idea was it to have the sword be massive? That's what I want to know. Like, what was the boardroom meeting? You know that fucking Zelda game? You know, he's got like a wee little sword. He can barely hit anything. You've got to be right close to the fucker to hit him. Yeah, what if we do that but bigger? How much bigger? Like fucking way bigger! Like fucking massive! I can't do that, he's but a wee lad on the screen! Fuck no! I'm talking like 17 times his body size! That's how fucking big he's gonna make it! It'll be great! But what about the enemies? It'll be too easy! Fuck no! We just throw like fucking 17 enemies into the fucking level. It'll be great. It's a secret to everybody. That looks suspicious. Just one, like, fucked up panel. Is there a shovel in this game? Because if so, that would be a spot to dig. Alright, how much could we get away with? Could we put the Master Sword in the game? I don't think we can, no. Ah, fucking hell. How about, can we put It's a Secret to Everybody and a bunch of fucking chickens just like going nuts? Buck wild. I think we can do that. There's no copyright on a sentence. Or can you trademark a sentence? I guess you can, like a slogan, right? Like once you pop that puss, you can't stop. Like, is that too close to the Pringles trademark? Can you get like sued for that? Just for like typing that in a video game? Like, I'm so confused by copyright laws sometimes. Like, so, you know, obviously you could say it, but like, how far can you, once you pop, you can't stop? Like, how far can you go? Can you put it in a game? Can you put it in a movie? Huh. It's on like Donkey Kong is a copyrighted sentence. I don't think the Fine Bros were trying to copyright the word react. I think they were trying to copyright that type of video. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, that's by the way, that's an insanely, like, that's like an evil genius, that's like a Dr. No. Or in this case, Dr. Evil. I will copyright the word evil, and no one can use it. Oh, by the way, Will's coming by for 3. Louis will be hosting this week, and Dan Aykroyd gives his thanks to the Raelians. They said they copyrighted the word. They tried to copyright the word react. Tried to copyright a word. They tried to copyright a word. Wow. So, yeah. Just so I don't waste people's time, does anyone know where to go? Excuse me. Any ideas, chat? Talk to the sage at the forest temple, really? Alright. That's cool, at least I got to explore a little bit. But I was hoping that wouldn't be the case. I thought that was just a jape. I figured I got the orb. I don't need to talk to the sage, but I guess we're heading back to the forest temple. And I was so close, too. I could've just, like, talked to him while I was over there. Do you think anyone would be upset if I tried to copyright the word scrungus? And yeah, if anyone was telling me to talk to the sage while I was over there, I didn't notice or I wasn't reading. So, let's do this now. Like, who the fuck, who wants that word? You know what I mean? Like, who needs it? I don't like think anyone's gonna need that word. I don't think anyone's gonna come after me. I think ultimately if I copyright the word scrungus, I'll just let everyone use it. Like, you know, have fun. You could use it, I don't care. It's yours too. I get paid every time it's in a movie title though. So that's my only stipulation will be if someone uses it in a movie title, I get 17 cents. Since I'm using the number 17 a lot today, let's say 17 cents per poster printed in the US. Thank you, Toasty. I wonder, like, you know, how much of an asshole can you be legally with copyright and trademark and stuff? Like, I really want to know the extent of this bullshit. Like, could I really do something that stupid? Like, every time a poster is put up in the US, I am earned money if the word "the" is on there. Ah, this is most certainly the green orb. Well done, brave one. Now accept this power. Shader magic, reflect. This magic will reflect enemy spells. Master Quackchin. It does what the name says it does. Amazing! I feel like we're one step closer to peace. What should our next destination be? Far to the east lies a desert temple. Perhaps you should pay a visit there. Thank you. Let's head east of the castle then, Master Quackchin. Fuck it, we're warping. You can copyright, trademark Scrungus, let it become public domain and no one can trademark it. You want me to copyright Great Grimsby? That's my favorite game growing up. Great Grimsby. That's a real town. I found out later. I think subconsciously, I had heard the word Grimsby and I was like, that is the most fucking English name ever. Another Sacha Baron Cohen movie. It takes place in Grimsby. But I think Bartleby's Lumpkin is 100% my own. I'm not entirely sure I've ever heard that outside of my own stupidity. I don't think it's called Great Grimsby, however. I'm pretty sure it's just Grimsby. Maybe there's a lower Grimsby, and maybe if you're in the middle of Grimsby, it's Greater Grimsby. But yeah, I don't think it's just called Great Grimsby. Someone named Fonzie's Jacket just wrote, I live in Grimsby. Alright, place. I read that in Carl's voice. I live in Grimsby. Alright place. Pretty good that. The fuck was that? It's like a really weird slime that ran away. Don't tell me that was like a shiny Pikachu and I just lost it. Lumpkin is close to Blumpkin, which is a real thing. That's very true. Hey, I got some nice info for 60. Nope. Fine. 50G. Hang on a second. He's lowering his prices. 70G. Wait, why did it go higher? Go lower. Go lower. Go to 50 again. I'll do it for 50. Witcher 3? I have not played Witcher 3 very much, sadly. It was really killing my productivity. Thanks for the business. If you see any rare monsters, your best bet is to run. What a dick. All of the info sucks. It was like right here. I still think about booting up The Witcher 3. I've been, like, trying not to, See, I still have editing I have to do too, so, you know, it's like, it's hard to find time. I obviously could make time, but then that takes away from other things. And Witcher is a very addictive game. I really, really wanna, like, if I could just slow time so that 1 minute was like 3 minutes. That would be great. I swear I didn't do drugs before this stream, too. Also, I do not, in fact, have a cold. I was just, I spent some time with cats earlier. Me and Mike, are both kind of allergic to cats. Me, probably a little bit more than him. Oh, I'm made of metal now. Are you Goblet? Oh, it's a magic up. So I'm pretty sure some of it's on my shirt, like some cat material, and it's still kind of stuffing my nose up a bit. Another 5-hour Witcher 3 stream, could you imagine? Could you, like, it would take probably another, like, 8 of those. Or maybe, like, another 10, no. I would say, like, another 18 of those for me to finish the game. It's a long-ass game. I remember the last thing I did too was I installed all the free DLC that came out. Main story is just over 40 hours long. I do like all the side quest stuff though. Some of the side quest shit is better than the main shit. In games similar to Witcher, I don't know necessarily. I think Witcher's main quests are pretty great. allow me to soothe thy weariness. If you go through it real speedy, like 40 hours, otherwise blasts into the hundreds easily. I can I can swing 40 hours, 50 hours. That's probably, like, in terms of me streaming a game, a 40 to 50 hour game is like my limit. Because I get antsy. I like variety, I like different games, I get bored of games, I genuinely like to switch things up. That's why I do 2 main games at the same time, with a bunch of smaller things in between. It keeps things fresh and interesting and exciting for me. So, when I, for example, when I start a game and I find out it's like, for example, Skies of Arcadia. I love Skies of Arcadia, but that was like a 48-hour stream. I was ready for that shit to be done. Rare monster. Rare monster. Where are you going? Where are you going? Fuck you! No, I gotta kill you. You seem like you need to be killed. Had a lot of gold. So I guess that's what the rare monsters have. Alright, here we go. Desert. It's time. Krungo Cross isn't worth it. No, I think, like, when I started Skies of Arcadia, I knew what I was getting into. Like, so I can kind of space out my streams accordingly. Like, alright, I know I can stream for 3 hours tonight, and, like, this cool thing will happen. It's gonna be a fun stream tonight. Next stream is gonna be exploration. Like, so when I play games that I already have experience with, which I like doing, I like to revisit, like, old games that I like. But when I do that for a long game, I can, like, kind of plot out some of the stuff. But then there's games like Fallout 4, which, while I did enjoy Fallout 4 for the most part, genuinely really enjoyed Fallout 4, but I didn't love it. I feel like by the time we hit, like, hour 45, it was just, I was done. I was ready to move on. One game that I didn't necessarily 100% feel that way with was Metal Gear Solid 5, however. I would have been okay if there was, like, another 10 hours of gameplay. You know, like, with an actual ending and, like, real ending story. That would have been good. I would have been okay with that. Metal Gear Solid 5 could have been even better. Because that game was so fucking fun to play. I remember, like, playing that on my own in between streams, just because I wanted to do side missions, because I enjoyed it that much. I still think about it from time to time, too. Especially after 4, I still think about Phantom Pain from time to time. I'm like, man, that was fun. We had fun with Skullface, and, like, me sneaking into fucking mansions, like Code Talker, the hamburgers. There were so many good moments during those streams. I fucking loved that stream. It took me some time to appreciate it, though. I needed some distance between myself and the stream to really appreciate it, but that was a long game that I didn't feel too bored with. Even though it had problems, like the open world stuff wasn't as amazing as it could have been, I think. There's a lot of emptiness and openness. Oh yeah, the helicopter. I forgot about the helicopter. How long is this game about? I wouldn't imagine this going more than like 12 hours, 15 hours at most. Even that seems like a lot for a game like this. Because I know Metal Gear Rising, for example, just one of my other choices of recent game. I was thinking about streaming that recently, and that game is fucking like 6 hours. 37 hours for 100% in this game? Oh shit. Well, I'm probably not going for 100 hours or 100%, but people are saying about 20 hours, 15 hours. It's pretty fucking long for a game like this. Also, let's not forget about cheap Kuns in MGS5. The minigames can suck up a lot of time if you let them. Zelda 1 can be completed in one sitting. I'm sure this can be completed very quickly if you know what you're doing. But Zelda 1, it was almost encouraged to do that in one sitting. Speaking of Zelda in one sitting, I'm thinking Zelda 2 in one sitting for the, as my stretch goal. Which was my stretch goal, I should say. I'm thinking about doing that next week. This rock is in our way, Master. I wish we could just blow it up. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for the Zelda 2 run. It's a game I just love. I love playing that game, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. It won't be a speed run. Obviously, I fucking blow at anything speed run. That word just does not mesh with me. But also, obviously, you know, speed run requires practice and memorization and patience. And I'm just gonna be playing the game from what I remember from the many times I've completed it. So it'll just be fun. It's gonna be more chill. Whoa. Voice just died for a second. It's gonna be more chill than it is me trying to like finish the game, you know, immediately and quickly. That said, I am going to try to complete Zelda 2 in as few lives as possible. And I'm still gonna try to do it very quickly. So since it's one stream, you know, I want to actually try to do it somewhat quickly and somewhat proficiently. I'm even gonna hold a poll. Like, how many deaths do you think I will have before completing the game? So you can vote like 5, 2, 13. Here's the number. Here's a good one. 17. I'm gonna guess 4. 4 is my guess. You know what? 5. I'm gonna say 5. And I'm gonna stick with 5. Though, I'm gonna try my goddamn hardest to prove myself wrong. I really wanna finish Zelda 2 with 1 or 0 deaths at some point in my life. That would be swell. That would be like a fucking fresh pack of steak knives, let me tell you. It depends on the difficulty. Well, Zelda 2 only has 1 difficulty. It's a hard game, but it's only one, you know, you can't like choose. Wow, this bow is fucking useless, isn't it? Well, why does he get to aim down? God damn it, that's not fair. I've also considered maybe doing, because I've done a Zelda 1 quote-unquote slow speed run, which is just another word for I'm going to finish this game in one stream. I've considered doing another one of those, like a Zelda 1 run. Maybe even a Zelda 1 randomized run from start to finish. That could be fun. Yeah, there's a number of NES games I would love to stream in one sitting, which I know Joel did a lot of stuff like that for a Hardcore Friday. And I mean, it's just a good idea, really. And it's, like Super Mario 2, Super Mario 3, which I've done a number of times, I probably won't do that. Super Mario World, which is the closest to a speedrun I've ever done, if you, remember that stream. What other games? I could probably finish Metroid 1 in one sitting. I don't think that would be too difficult. It would just probably require the use of a map. Some pretty good music. I like this music. What other... There's some other really... I mean, there's plenty. I'm kinda not sure about Mega Man games. It would probably be torture to watch me play a Mega Man game. The only Mega Man game in recent memory that I've completed was Mega Man 9. I could not do Mega Man 10 for shit. Super Mario Sunshine I've never done on stream, no. Other streamers from Vinesauce have, but I haven't. Hey you just blew a hole through my house. Pay me for the repairs. Fuck. I knew somewhere. I knew at some point someone was gonna make me pay for their broken house. Doom 1. I think Doom 1's possible in one sitting. You know what, though? It'd probably be Quake. Since I played so much goddamn Doom, and I've been talking about Quake. Probably, if I went very quickly, I could probably do Quake 1 in one sitting. More of those Doom WODs. I'm pretty sure I finished all the Doom WODs. Adamant, Archville sent me a bunch of shit, but, I did all the Doom WODs already. Did I... Mysterious well. If you throw money in, good things come out. Okay. Oh, finish them. I'll, like, return to them. Some of those shits are long, I would imagine. Some of them are really long. Throw in 20G, get 1G back. I should start heading to the dungeon now. You're right. I actually do want to finish this dungeon on stream tonight. So, where's the dungeon? Where am I going? I have been looking. I actually have been searching for this dungeon. North of Under the Crib. Go back to the maze and take the other stairs. Bottom right corner of the map. Okay, I'll try to start working my way to the bottom right corner. Which means I'm in completely the wrong area. Wait a minute, this isn't gonna help. This effectively gets me nowhere. Shit. The bottom right corner of this area. Oh. Well, hang on a second, hang on a second. I see the, I see it. See it? Over there? It's on the map. I just, I'm just lost. Really. Sir Sign. Yeah, you gotta read all of Sir Sign's things. I'm assuming I'm gonna need fire to burn these little bushes down. Do more Rocksmith? You mean Mutesmith? Those streams get muted faster than Eric Andre takes his cock out during an interview. Yeah, sure, that's a good analogy. So, I see the stairs. Oh, this is what I missed earlier. Oh. I didn't see that there were two sets of stairs, one that could lead me this way. Got it. The hell? Some kind of cult. Oh, it's just a town. Cult town, same thing. Yeah, I mean, Rocksmith was actually a lot of fun. I enjoyed streaming Rocksmith, especially now that I have my guitar chops a little bit up. Compared to how I was then, I could probably do some nice work. But, it's all the same songs, though. I think I'd have to start, like, downloading. I think there's, like, user-made songs that, aren't actually supposed to be in the game. And there's, like, DLC that's really expensive. Wait a minute. This puzzle's bullshit. Oh, that explains it. City Skyline. Oh, City Skyline. I forgot about City Skyline. Life Shard. I meant to, tell you guys, there's a fucking City Skyline DLC coming out. Natural disasters. Where you can, like, you have to deal with meteors and floods and, you know, like, fires and explosions and all kinds of crazy shit. Like in SimCity. Rad. The Rad Nanner strikes again. Lady, you cannot travel alone. I implore you, act like the princess you are. Enough, I will be entering the martial arts tournament. Don't be so reckless, you must reconsider. Nothing you two say will change my mind. Jeez, you two are such worrywarts. Kinda thinking maybe I don't want to be in this village right now if I want to finish a dungeon before the end of the night. The man seems to be in great pain. Got water jar. Bring water from Colnaria village. Now that's straight out of Zelda 2. Bringing water to someone. Meow. Barfk, barfk. Gacked, gacked. That's what lizards say. When you talk to them, they just go gacked. Who I hear is quite popular with the ladies. Store. Blacksmith. Let's see, maybe the blacksmith. I don't know if he's selling anything. Oh, he just sells oh, iron shield. Sure. Watch the iron shields, like, appear in a treasure chest in 5 minutes. That's gonna be so fun. Hey, if you want to see a shitty game speedrun that was actually, the speedrun was incredibly enjoyable. I was talking about this on stream a while back, but speaking of like shields and stuff, watch the Lagoon stream. From the Lagoon speedrun from AGDQ. Hey Joe Lorino, what's up? Lagoon was one of those fucking shitty games that I would rent all the time as a kid. And it was so bad, but I wasn't able to realize how bad it was. And then, like, there was a speedrun of it at one of the GDQs. I don't know if it was this one or the previous one, and it was just amazing. I like my PS3. Is good. Deserts are so hot. The best way to beat the heat is to stay still. So far, I'm on a 2 for 2 of good games. 100,000 G a night. You were a shrewd negotiator, my friend. 50,000 G. This is not easy for me, my friend. But because I like you, final offer 10,000 G. This is acceptable, yes? No. My friend. So ruthless. How about 5G? Okay. Good, good. You sleep tight, my friend. I don't even need to sleep, but it was such a good deal I couldn't refuse. Oh, it sets a revival point. In case you die. What is this? Are you descendant? You are a descendant of the hero. You've come a long way. How valorous. We're journeying to the desert temple. Do you know of it, ma'am? Oh, of course I do. Shall I tell you of it? Yes. Long ago, bandits on a treasure hunt went into the desert temple. None returned, but I've heard many rumors. A large stone monster protects the treasure. Just take my advice. Stay out of the temple. Yeah, but stone monsters are my specialty. Treadmill puzzles. The oldest jape in the book. Didn't Pokemon X and Y have a bunch of, like, treadmill puzzles? I seem to recall that happening. It's been a while since I played that game, but I recall treadmills. Maybe this is the temple. Nope, just, it's a secret to everybody. He's not a moblin, he's just a pig. 100. Oh, come on. No, 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 no. I need to find the temple. Fuck. Fucking treadmill puzzles. Round and round we go. This dungeon's probably not gonna happen. I see why this game is longer now than I expected. It's because the overworld is a lot bigger than I thought. There's a lot of stuff going on in the overworld. Holy shit. Okay. And now I'm stuck in here. Oh, wait a minute. I see. That was inaccurate. Incorrect. So this is your life now, stream. Congratulations. You're witnessing the next hour of your life, watching me solve treadmill puzzles. A splendid time is guaranteed for none. Just go this way. Good. Okay. Alright, so which one of these will take me to victory? This one. This is victory. Alright. Next screen. It's a treasure chest. I don't even care about the treasure chest. If I can just get to the entrance of the next dungeon, I will be very happy. The worst part is you never really solve a treadmill puzzle. Because when you need to go through it, you have to go through it again. So there's no solving, there's no crying in baseball, there's no solving treadmill puzzles. I quote that movie a lot, actually, I don't know why. Just follow the cactus rock posts. Okay. was good. Good to be back.
Yeah, I'm back! Kazam!
The path is between two props, pairs of rocks or cacti. Oh. I thought you meant like near a cactus, not between the things. I understand now, I see. Well, that just took me back here. Oh. Wait a minute. Wait. Okay. I could not, for some reason, I was just not making the connection. I was like, oh, unrelated cactus. See, but then the optional path to get a treasure chest, that's a little bit harder. That's a little trickier. That's when you have to start thinking, and not just go through a pair of cactus or rock. But at this point, I'm just happy to be done with that section. I'm just happy to be here, folks. Have I spoken in detail about, because I know a lot of people were asking if I finished watching Star Wars Rebels, but I didn't want to spoil it, and I'm not going to spoil it, so, but I will say a few things about the show, because I was really, really surprised. As a Star Wars fan, you know, I guess I am a little bit judgmental. I mean, for fuck's sake, the prequel reviews that Red Letter Media did are something I've watched them dozens of times. You know, not each, but between all three. Shit. But I liked the first season of Rebels a little bit. I thought it was pretty okay. Then season 2 started off really strong. And I was like, wait a minute, this is Y7? It doesn't feel... Sometimes it feels like it's a show for kids, and then other times it doesn't. But I really, really thought that there were some great fucking episodes this season, and the finale was really good. I actually really enjoyed Star Wars Rebels, and it made me want to watch the Clone Wars, which I heard was pretty decent, had some good episodes. Maybe better than decent for some people. But yeah, so I just, for people that were wondering, like, if I had finished the series, I'm all caught up, and I know that season 3 starts soon, and it was fucking... It's a good trailer, man. There was a really decent trailer. Fucking Thrawn is in season 3. They made him canon again. It's like, what? Even though, okay, I have to admit, I had never read the Thrawn books, but I knew who he was. I heard many, many good things about that character. So, color me surprised. Okay, this is not the way I have to go. Yeah, the last episode was very intense. It was the season finale. Again, no spoilers, but there were some good characters that have made an appearance. There were some good fight scenes. The only thing that was a little wacky for me, and this is not a spoiler, but lightsaber helicopters. Little wacky for my tastes, but really dark. Like, Rebels does not fuck around when it comes to just killing people. People die, and not just clones or droids, like pilots. Just, you know, rebels, Imperials alike. It's just fucking... People die. Yeah, lightsaber helicopters. Yes, I'm not lying. There are characters that use their lightsabers as helicopters. I know that's turning people off to the show just by me saying that. It's actually handled pretty well. Like, and also they make fun of it in the show a little bit. But they have anti-grav, they have grav lifts in the saber hilts. It's a long story. It won't make sense unless you see it. But I'd say that there were some episodes of Season 2 that felt as good as any Star Wars I've seen. And that's a bold statement, but really, really tastefully done. Really well done, and very enjoyable. And yes, there are some episodes that are more for the kiddies. But then there was an episode where one of the main rebels was stranded with... I knew that was gonna happen, and you know what? I just needed like one apple. Just one apple would have been great. So, I guess I'll actually... And again, this game is bigger than I gave it credit for. Most of the stream was spent just me bullshitting and exploring. Which I still had fun doing, but this game is a little bit bigger than I thought it would be, so... We will do the temple next time. Or the dungeon, rather, or whatever it is. I'll just get there and save. But there was an episode that I really liked. Where the, one of the rebel characters, voiced by Steve Bloom, Zeb, is, stranded on an ice planet with one of the Imperial officers. And, you know, it's like, there's a Star Trek TNG episode that did the same thing, where they're forced to work together, like two enemies, like I think it was Geordi and a Romulan. They're forced to work together in order to survive. And in the process, they have to, like, put their differences behind them. You know, shit like that. But it was a really well-written episode. Like, I thought there was a lot of good moments in it. I really enjoyed it. And, again, it's just, it doesn't feel like a show for kids sometimes. What was the name of the, episode? Enemy Mine, someone said? Was that the name of it? Clone Wars is even darker. A certain Sith Lord beheads a dude. And dark isn't always, like, good. Dark for the sake of dark is stupid. But if it's written well and it has a point and it advances, like, the story, the narrative, I feel like then it's good. And that's exactly what Rebels is doing. There's a DS9 episode with Chief and Bashir. I don't remember that one. Well, they're wait a minute. Chief and Bashir weren't friends. I forgot about that. See, okay, it's been a while since I saw Deep Space Nine, and I love Deep Space Nine, but in my mind, Bashir and O'Brien were just always the best of friends. But now that I remember, they fucking kinda hated each other early on. Well, actually, more O'Brien hating Bashir. Congratulations, you got a piss jar. Enjoy it. Rad. It redeems a good chunk of the prequels, I've heard. It's like a retrospective, like, fixing of a number of subplots. When does Voyager get good? Someone in chat just said, when does Star Trek Voyager get good, Vinny? I'm on the 5th season. Keep watching, bro. You'll get there eventually. It gets good by episode 24 of season 7. Is the Clone Wars on Netflix by chance? Also, I kinda would not want to watch the whole series. I'd probably just find an episode guide. I've heard that some episodes are more relevant than others. It is on Netflix. Commander Chipotle. Commander Chipotle, report to my ready room. I love Commander Chipotle. Or Chocolate Day. My favorite part of Voyager is whenever Chocolate Day gives a speech, and then the flute and the drums, just like you hear them low in the background, and then the flute and the drums get slightly louder. A tribal rhythm pulses. There's writing on the wall. My run command failed. Oh, that sucks. This is Little Boss. Beware of pit traps. Little Boss. This is Little Boss.
Hey, this is Little Boss.
Most episodes are extremely relevant, what? Master Quaction, that hole seems to be quite deep. Do be careful. Yes, Joel, you are correct. TNG only had like a few Borg episodes. I feel like TNG did a lot with the Borg in those few episodes, and it also... I'm not gonna do this whole dungeon, but I just want to finish a few thoughts. Some golems here. Because we're on the topic of Star Trek, and this is a topic I quite enjoy. Voyager, kind of, I felt, and it's no secret Voyager's not my favorite Star Trek series, but I feel like flogging a dead horse is one way to put it. I'm not crazy about a number of the Borg episodes, some of them were good, but TNG kind of, when the Hue virus thing happened, it made the Borg different. It kind of fucked them up in some ways, almost irreparably. And then there was just a bunch of random Borg episodes where they're all scattered and they're not a collective. But it feels like from the first time the Borg are introduced in Season 2 in TNG, they're threatening. They're really threatening, and they're really powerful, and you fear them. And then by the time you get to like Season 7, they're kind of just like a joke. Like, you know, you got Nutty with your pal Hugh. You know, there's other Borg that talk. There's some Borg that are just pathetic assholes. And, you know, they're just not scary anymore. They're kind of wacky. They're nutty! Those guys are Magi, servants of the Fuel. Of Guy Fieri. Sword attacks won't work. Use the magic that deflects. Again, the best thing about Voyager is there's an episode called Tuvix, when Neelix and Tuvok become one person named Tuvix, and then that just becomes like an entirely new human being that is not Tuvok or Neelix. It's just this new dude, and then Janeway has to make the decision on whether or not to kill Tuvix, which I won't spoil. But it is a really bizarre episode that I hated when I was watching it, and then when I finished watching it, I was like, wow, that episode had an impact on me. Bomb sack expanded. 20 bombs. Thanks for the business, sucker. And then the other great part of Voyager was the lizard sex that Tom Paris and Janeway had, and they had a little, like, lizard babies. And then, by the way, they just left the lizard- I talk about this on stream so much because I love it so much. But, you gotta understand, guys, they leave the lizard babies on the planet. The fucking crew of Voyager discovers that Janeway and Tom Paris had lizard sex because they went past the speed of warp 10, and through infinite realities, they devolved into lizards. And so they go and save them. Somehow they have the technology to reverse evolve. So they evolve them back into human form, even though humans did not evolve from lizards. Maybe. You know what? Maybe they did. I don't know! I don't know! But I just know that when they found them, they were able to transform them into people, but they left the little lizard babies on the planet. They left the babies on the planet. So if they have the power to turn Janeway and Tom Paris from lizard into human, why not take the babies and then, you know, fix them up? Why leave them to die without a mother, without a father? They're just now alone on some weird fucking planet in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed watching 3D Game Heroes. I'm gonna save here, and next time I play, we will knock this dungeon out. I just I get so upset. I get so upset, guys, because the lizard babies were beautiful, and I don't understand why they would leave them on the planet. Why would they leave them on the planet? Can I show you them? Let me show you the lizard babies, please. This is like a once-a-year tradition now, where I have to show you the lizard. Like once a year, I have to bring this fucking episode up. It's called Threshold, by the way, if anyone wants to watch it, don't watch it. But it's called Threshold, and I watched it. My fucking jaw was on the floor throughout most of the episode for how fucking stupid it is. Okay, so there's... I think that's Janeway. That might be Tom Paris, who's the pilot. Now, by now, they've had coitus. Coitus has been achieved. Alright, I'm gonna skip a little bit so you see them. Now remember, that's Chocolate Day, everyone. See, there's Chocolate Day, there's an unnamed, that's an extra. See, he's getting paid minimum wage, he doesn't have a speaking role, so he's getting paid even less. In fact, they don't even have craft service for that guy. You know, they just buy him McDonald's, and that's it. There's like a number of guys that just get McDonald's, he's one of them. Alright, so then Tuvok and Chocolate Day get on the planet. They're on the planet now, okay? They're on the lizard planet. Now, they've gone warp 10 and beyond, right? In Star Trek, you're not allowed to go beyond warp 10 because that's the theoretical infinity. You're not supposed to do this. But they do this, and then somehow, as a result of going warp 10, they turn into lizards. They are good puppets. I mean, they look pretty legit. I won't deny that.
There are traces of human DNA. It's them.
It's them.
But I have to admit, I'm not sure which one is the captain.
The female, obviously.
There they are. Look at them. They had babies. This is never spoken of again. Throughout the rest of the series.
I don't know how I'm going to enter this into the log.
I look forward to reading it.
But look.
Forrester Bridge.
Look, they go warp 10. It's like it's almost like the person writing this script didn't understand Star Trek or any of the rules that were set, you know, in the 30 years of history it had before this.
Sensor sweeps, then port bow.
To Paris.
He's alive.
But he's a lizard. That's all you need to know. He's a lizard. He's alive, but he's a lizard. Here you go. Here's a video. One more video for you guys by Oh the Profanity.
What is it now, Mr. Paris?
I need to...
So I've noticed. Is it urgent? I'm rather busy right now.
Urgent.
See?
Yeah.
He's not a full lizard yet.
I've thought about having children. But I must say I never considered having them with you.
Captain, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
What makes you think it was your idea?
What makes you think it was your idea? They make an awkward joke about it. She fucks Tom Paris as a lizard. She's saying that Tom Paris has good lizard booty, right? Loves that fucking lizard ass. Got herself some of that shit. Left the babies on the planet. Never spoken about again. Not once in the rest of the series is this motherfucking episode spoken about. I think there was recently a poll at a convention, like the 50 years of Star Trek. What throughout all 700 and something episodes of all the series, what is the worst episode? And there's a lot of, there's a lot of voting, right? And people were voting, and the episode that was on there, that didn't even get the worst episode. So that's not even the worst episode of Star Trek. There's a TNG episode that's like racist, like extremely racist. That one I think was the one, Code of Honor. That's the one that was voted worst. And then there was a number of other really trash, like I think Enterprise had a number of shitty episodes. TNG had terrible ones. And the original series, like season 3 of the original series, is just terrible. Most of it. Some of it's okay. Anyway, so now you know the secrets of the lizard sex. It feels like I feel good. I feel terrible, but also good that I got to share it, because this is, like I said, like almost an annual tradition where we have to ponder the mysteries of faith. So thank you for joining me at Voyager Church. Until next year, let's forget about those lizards, because the writers certainly fucking did.